Hello everybody, it's Scott Omato, and I thought I'd do a quick video here that pairs with my Muon mod review that will show you the same villages without Muon, okay? Like what they look like just with Mo Villages and Neo Beta, okay? So this is the jungle village that we started off in that had all the raised platforms. So you can see that it's basically all on water, and then we have this derpy lookout house at the top. We do still have the clay path. And then these lamps are really strange. Like this one's way up here too. Kind of interesting and to be honest, but there you go. That's what it does. That's the regular one. So these raised gardens, but nothing's on the same level. I mean, there's no real interconnectedness to the village. They're all on different levels. Of course, the villagers are, you know, left to their own devices, trying to figure out, you know, they can't interact or anything. This house back here is just basically isolated and buried, and there's no way to get to it. So Muon fixes all that. Well, there is a way, but yeah, so you can see these floating doors. I mean, that's just crazy. So Muon fixed all that. Here's another floating one that the villagers are just stuck in there. You know, you'd have to go and build stairs and stuff. So that's how that one did. Let's go and look over at the Extreme Hills village. I guess I'll be in the ground again. See if I kill the villager this time. Let's go and go up. I need to reset that point, but I keep forgetting to. Come on, get up. Come on, fly up. Jeez. Let's just point up and just go. Okay. Villager survived this time. Yeah, I was just outside the house, so it was this guy right here. Sorry, man, I killed your clone. But all right, here we've got the one for the Extreme Hills. Now I haven't looked through any of these. This is, you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. So again, not very nice path. We look like we're okay on doors so far. Well, maybe not, because see the church one was flipped around on this one. Let's see where the door is even on this. It must be buried in the ground. See, so it's way down there in the ground. We're looking at a top level. So crazy. The Muon brought it back up. So let's see what else we got. We had a house like that went up to the thing and a nice path. We don't have any of that here. Well, we do sort of have a path. Yeah, we got one way up there. So it took it to the top. So very different. I mean, Muon handles it completely different as far as how that they're coming together, and the village just seems a lot more cohesive. Like, see, you know, these at least lying along the path. The biggest thing is the buried, you know, that it'll get completely buried. So let's go over then and look at the Savannah village. Okay. See this one. Now Savannah villages, these desert ones are usually pretty well laid out because there's not a lot of challenges to them normally. Now, of course, like I said, Neo Beta adds more. This one's completely screwed. The whole front of that is in, yeah, so you have no front door on that guy, just the back door. Yeah, otherwise it seems to be pretty okay. Again, there's really no connectedness. Like, there's no good path along here. Muon makes the paths a lot better to connect everything. You know, see these houses are not even on any path. Where's the door? So see, that's completely screwed. Oh, there's the door. So yeah, it's on a path, sort of. But there you go on that one. Let's see what of course the desert temple is going to be buried. Where is it? I think it's over here. Yeah, you may not even be able to see it at all. It should be down here in the ground. Let's go to spectator. Is it? Yeah. So see, it's completely buried way down there. Creeper Central too. Yeah, you'd never find it. I mean, maybe if you had a mist or something and you know, but it's way down in there. So Muon brought that guy up. Interesting. So let's see. Let's go over to the Mesa Village. Was the last one that we looked at in that spotlight. Let's see what it's like. It should be a little bit more challenging, but this is a flat area of a mesa. So yeah, I believe this one's going to be inaccessible. Yeah. So again, as I had, yeah, there's the door floating right there. So no access point to that without you having to go through and build a bunch of stairs. Not sure this one's even accessible. So basically vanilla doesn't, when we all know this, vanilla doesn't do a great job of it. I mean, it definitely cannot handle the neo beta stuff. So in one of my neo beta videos, I go through and posit that that's one of the reasons that biomes change so much in beta 1.8.1 is to try to adapt the NPC villages to make areas flatter so that these villages could go in. So, I mean, they basically changed the whole way the world was generated instead of working on how the villages generated. And that's not been updated over time. I've even noticed in the 1.14 snapshots that can be a mess how villages are placed. Now we get lots of cool new buildings and, you know, new NPCs and stuff like that. But, you know, the underlying structural code, I'm not sure to what degree it's been altered, but I do see some derpiness. But anyway, hopefully that's interesting to you guys, and that'll give you some contrast to realize what Muon is doing. And it's actually pretty successful in what it's doing, especially just for an alpha release. And I have built a 1.12.2 version of it myself, just updated it. There actually was a person in the code that had a 1.12.2 version, but we'll see. I'll be testing it out and you know, see if I can get the author to release it or something like that. But 1.12.2 is definitely easy to do, and most of the work was already done by another person, and I'll make a video about that as needed. Anyway, this is Scott O'Mato. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.